How is everybody? It's been a while since we've been on, and it shows. I have forgotten how to do all of this stuff. It shows. So, we're going to have Alan Palmer come on here shortly and do a little giveaway for some product, right? There we go. So, in order to do this giveaway, I need to know who is in the chat, who's watching the live stream. So, all you have to do is make a little comment there, and I'll answer you in this drawing. I know it's Saturday night. I should have rethought that. I think it was a best time for Alan, also. So. Hey, Ted. How are you, sir? All right. I am fixing to enter. So listen, you guys, we'll be waiting on Alan. It's going to be a short live stream, but when he gets here, we got some product to give away from Galeforce. And I have just entered Ted and Mark into the drawing. Yeah. Oh, is it cold? Y'all, look, I think, well, I tell you what, I was wearing a sweatshirt today and it, I had to take it off. Hey, Zach, how's it going, man? All right, Odie Bryant too. Okay, I'm entering you guys in this drawing, okay? And it's not going to be a live stream. We're not going to keep you all night long. But yeah, that's cool. Zach, I got something for you downstairs, man. I need to hook up with you and get it over there to you. One in South. Oh my God. I would leave. Yeah, I would leave, Ted. -1 is too cold. No way. Dang. Let me see if I can find our flyer. Figured out what we were going to give away since Alan's not here yet. Let's see. Well, it's warm here. It's warmer here. Warm at Myrtle Beach. Okay, nice. Oh, we got Susan in here. She's Susan's one of our judges, y'all. We're gonna enter Susan in there too. All right, we got Susan entered, and we got JC Crane. JC Crane, sir. Do you also go by Julius Crane? All right, I think I just heard Alan pop in. I think it did. Yeah, Alan's here. Now, y'all, it's 7 o'clock where I am. When Alan gets on here, it's 8 o'clock. He's probably in his PJs, so you know. All right, so let me do a little changing up right here, and I'm gonna bring Alan on, and so bear with me 2 seconds here, okay? All right. Hey, Alan, you are on live stream with us. Hello.
Hey.
All right. So JC Crane, I have something for you.
I can't hear you. I have to. Oh boy.
We hear you fine, Alan.
I can't hear you, so I'm going to have to open the stream up on
Yeah,
another computer so I can listen to it. Sorry.
Right. Yeah, no,
We're technical difficulties over here.
It happens. All right. Let's see who else we're adding into this thing. We got let's see, Freddie. Freddie, we're putting you in this drawing. Where are you located, sir? So we will only be able to ship this stuff in the US. John Trent, got you entered also. And got Mark, got Ryan. Ryan, I had to add Ryan.
Sweet. All right. I can hear you now. I'm just going to be a slight delay.
You don't seem delayed to me. Yeah, it seems all good. Randy Schaefer. Alan, right now I'm entering.
Yeah, no. You're delayed to me, so I'll respond a little late, but I am here. I'm present. I'm
Okay. Well, I am entering.
And I just heard myself cut you off. My bad.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm entering all these names that's in our chat in a little like random org generator, so we can pick a name to see who wins this, right? So I told them they had to be present to win, so to speak. All right. SKS Motorsports.
Perfect. Yeah, no, that works out great. That's definitely a good way to do it.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. All right. Alan, how would you like, when we do have a winner, how would you like for them to contact you?
Oh, honestly, just shoot me a message. You know, we'll see whoever it is that wins. And honestly, I guess I could shoot them a message as well, just to make it easy. But I'll work through that, and I'll just basically put it straight in our shipping app, and we'll get stuff shipped out Monday because it's Saturday. Yeah, so Monday.
Right. All right. That's awesome. So Alan, so what are we going to win today? What are we giving away? Tell us about each product.
Yeah, absolutely. We're doing a pair of the G3s and a pair of the T25s, which are our paper cone Neo mid ranges and our super tweeter. So sorry. The G3s have. Sorry, I'm freaking myself out with hearing myself. I got something stuck in my throat.
If you want to, man, you can try to.
So the G3s are. They've been winning competitions. They've been crushing it across industries, slingshots, motorcycles, cars. I mean, the Base Wars, I believe they actually had in the World Finals. Clay, I want to say, was running the G3s, and the Demo Wars. I don't know the classes super well, but just, you know, they've been absolutely stellar. Even custom speaker pods, Brandon over there did the review on them and was kind of blown away with the results as far as low distortion, high output, the power handling, everything is phenomenal. You know, typical of most of our stuff, we have a safe power rating, and you can really get something into them and send them, and you're getting crazy output, and it's crystal clear. And T25s, the tweeters, they're just some of the best sounding, widest frequency range, 25 millimeter tweeters on the market. Fully reconable, all that fun stuff. And I've honestly, we've been blowing through tweeters in pretty much everything just because of how great the tweeters sound, especially when paired with the G3s.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Somebody's asking about you guys have some new amps also.
Yeah. We do have some new amps coming out. The K1200.4. It's a nanotechnology Korean amplifier. Obviously geared more towards the motorcycle industry, side by side slingshots, that style. They're just going to be a very high quality, very reliable amplifier, because that's been an issue that we've seen in the motorcycle world. Some of the Brazilian amplifiers and whatnot just don't have the same reliability that you want. So we kind of trying to step the game up and make sure that everything is super solid and reliable with the vibration and the environment of a motorcycle, or side by side or slingshot, that kind of external vibration, everything environment. I also saw, I'm sure I'm cutting off at times and whatnot. I do apologize for that, but I saw a question. It was, what's the safe rating on the G3s? I would recommend 200 to 300 watts. That is the correct answer. I have guys that have been running 500-600 watts with great success. I have guys that have had somewhere between 800 and 900 watts per, and they got about 30 minutes worth of playtime. Again, not recommended. When it comes to output, though, it's absolutely insane. So I would say 200-300 watts at the normal listening, when it comes to trying to run in the lanes and whatever else, and you're trying to compete for the loudest doors trophy, whatever it may be, you could probably get 500-600 watts to them and still be very safe.
That's a lot of power on a mid-range. Well, I'm gonna tell you, Alan, we have way more people than I thought we would.
It is. It's absolutely insane. And I have a couple of guys that are in this chat right now. Some of the, oh, sorry. Yeah, it definitely, I know a bunch of them been watching the chats and whatnot and jumping in. We have guys in this chat with our F3s, which is our high power coaxial. They're running 800 to 1,000 watts a piece. I mean, again, I don't recommend it, but it is happening out there. Now, most of them aren't clamping, but we do have guys that have actually clamped 600-700 watts a piece to our F3 mid-range, and the G3s are very similar in terms of coil composition and whatnot. So they definitely get after it.
Well, I've heard Clay's, and his is really, really loud, and they sound really good.
Yes, Clay is a great example of how great they can sound. I know he's a little bit more reasonable with them. They actually have a good amount more potential, but it's that specific sound. And he truly has dialed it in to the point where it just sounds absolutely phenomenal. It still obviously has tons of output. But you know, it's the capabilities of them have both quality and output, the true embodiment of that SQL style. And Clay is doing a phenomenal job. We've got a couple guys out there that are all stepping up the level of what you're hearing out of doors and whatnot.
Yeah, they sound, a lot of them, they sound really good. I've not heard any bad ones. And that's saying something given the mid range, you know, what some people do with them.
Wow, there's definitely some out there that don't have the same tuning, but yeah, and you're not wrong.
Yeah. So let's see. I don't know how many names. We got a lot of names, and we got a lot of names, man. We got a lot of names. I bet it's been a full time job typing all these in.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Yeah.
No, that's good stuff. We've actually been doing a few different giveaways, just giving back to the community and kind of sharing that Christmas spirit and whatnot. And you know, some boombox group stuff, some slingshot giveaway stuff. I'm actually going to be doing one on my personal page that is even bigger than this one. That one's going to be a full case of the G3s, a pair of T25s, and a Cat 3 sub. So that's about a $1,400 retail value.
Wow.
So definitely excited to continue the giveaways and the giving back to the community, the industry, and all the wonderful people that have been supporting us over the last 3 years to get us to this point.
Okay. Well, let me ask you another question. Is what is the best way if somebody wanted to purchase? This would be, say, the call to action. You know, would they go to the website? Do you have dealers? How do they get your stuff?
Mm-hmm. Yes to both. We do have dealers. We have dealers pretty much across the country at this point, either in person or online. We're even on Amazon, so we're definitely at a point where you are going to be hard pressed to not find them. But galeforceaudio.com is the direct link to us. That is me. I pack those orders, I ship those. I will say orders that go in before 3 p.m. Eastern, I get them packed and they go out the same day. If it's after that or on a weekend or whatever, I get it out the next day. I do my absolute best to make sure that we're Johnny on the spot, get our stuff out. I pack extra swag, stickers, bottle opener keychains. We started throwing candy canes in for December. Shout out to Destiny for that idea. So that is technically the best place to directly support, but truly we do have dealers all over the place. You see Greg Kelly, one of the Base Wars judges that we've done a bunch of work with. He is a stock dealer. Warranty turnaround is also within a week. You can definitely get a hold of them.
Yeah. Okay. That's awesome. Okay. Well, cool. Well, it is about 7:15. I told you I wouldn't keep you more than about 20 minutes or so. What do you think? You want to do this thing? You want to chit chat some more?
Perfect. Yeah,
All right.
let's rock it.
All right. So,
I'm ready for someone to be a winner.
Yeah. What I'm going to do, Alan, I may have to take us off the screen to do it. But I'm going to try to do something to where I don't have to do that. Let's see here. Media assets. Let's try. Let's see here, and then I don't want to remove it. I want to add
You can
it.
put the list over my face. I'm fine with that. Nobody wants to look at me anyways. Goofy beard.
Well, I think I may have to put it over both of us.
And I appreciate that, Heath. We do have a killer warranty, and it's truly just supporting those that support us.
All right. So I'm going to try this. All right, I'm gonna do it this way because I'm struggling. Can you guys see the little wheel there? All right. Let's see. In theory. All right. So I think I can click this wheel, and we will. Yeah, there we go. I'll click this wheel, and it'll spin, and it's going to put a name out for a winner. It'll be a little bit bigger, and that what you guys are looking at are all the names that have commented in the chat. So, Josh got in late. Let me add Josh right quick. All right, here we go. It's going to give us a name. Steve Cassidy. Steve Cassidy. I did get you in there, Chris Caps. I sure did. All right, let me see here. I can get me back on here and get us back on here correctly. There we go. All right, so we have, it was Steve Cassidy. I don't know if you heard me, Alan, but Steve Cassidy is our winner.
I did, yes, sir.
All right, so Steve Cassidy, if you're out there,
congrats to Steven. I see him in the chat. So Steven, I'm actually gonna click on your name so it opens
yeah, and if y'all two have any trouble,
a message. There we go. All right, sorry, I zoned out trying to get it to work, but yeah. I've got a message open for Steven. I'll reach out and yeah, we'll get your address and everything. We'll get it shipped out. Well, Monday afternoon.
Awesome. Awesomeness. And he's going to be getting some 6.5s and tweeters, right? And I hear good things about those tweeters for sure. Yeah. All right. Well, you guys, I appreciate it. Alan, you good?
Yes, absolutely. So I know I'm way delayed now. I think it actually opening the message slowed me down even more. But yeah.
Okay. Well, awesome. Then we will end this thing, guys. We appreciate you guys coming on and doing this with us. It was fun for me. I hadn't done this before live like this, and so it's kind of nice to be able to just hand it off. And now Alan gets to mail everything. That's kind of cool. Look, there was a couple people in the chat. I wanted to say JC Crane and dang, another one, another somebody that I wasn't sure. Anyway, please message me. I got a plaque for you. I wish I had Alan. Could you talk for maybe 1 minute while I go grab something?
Absolutely. I'm great at talking. I guess we'll talk a little bit about slingshots and motorcycles, and then some show schedule stuff this coming year. So just as a heads up on what speakers you're getting to Steven, the G3s and T25s in the car world obviously have been doing phenomenal. Base Wars, they've been crushing it. A few other places. I mean, we've been winning awards. Best sounding doors at Wake the Dead. Second loudest at Wake the Dead. So on and so forth. Just been over the moon. In the bike world, we took a slingshot with G3s, T25s, and 2 of our Cat 3 10s out of the box. No EQ. We set the gain and we set crossovers. And we went to 3 different shows with that slingshot. And we won enough shows to be invited to the top 8 invitational show for the slingshots. Basically, the Super Bowl for slingshots. And that really obviously just shows that out of the box quality and output and everything, that you're just at a better sound as you hit the ground running. The bike world, we had 4 different bikes in the top 8 that were invited with mostly or partially Galeforce builds. And yeah, I think that's about it. As far as shows go, I just wanted to say Slamology, I asked Denise for an acre. Like, I want a huge booth at Slamology. We're going to have a great presence there. I definitely hope to see Base Wars and as many people as possible coming to Slamology. And then Wake the Dead is next on my list of it always lines up on the same week as Bike Week in Daytona, so it's very tough to step away from that. But this year I'm somewhat dedicated on trying to make that happen. I really want to get to Wake the Dead. And you'll see us at obviously a ton of other shows throughout the year, but those 2 are going to be our big ones that I really personally want to be at and really showcase our stuff.
That's cool. Yeah. So I want to show these guys, Julius, you got a world record, and this is a plaque that I have for you. And I think you're close to me. If you're in Pensacola, I might just hand it off to you, along with Zach. You've got one too. Some of you others also do. I'm sending them some to your judges and some to you personally, but I don't have everybody's address. And then I also wanted to point out that I have these shirts on my website, basewars.org. If you guys would be interested in these type shirts, they're on the website as well. But I wanted to show those plaques and let you guys see. You guys can get that kind of whenever you get ready. Hey, Bobby. Oh, Bobby. 1 second. I found it. Scratch that. I lost it again. I just didn't want to dig for it while you guys were waiting on me over here. But okay, well, cool, Alan. Thank you, Alan, for doing this and coming on with us and giving away some product to the Base Wars guys. I appreciate you, sir. And for those of you that hasn't been watching, Alan's got a pretty good delay, so it takes him a minute to respond.
Absolutely. I'm happy to help, happy to support. Yes, I do have a pretty solid delay. I just responded after your first message, but managed to perfectly time the second pause. So, but yes, I just like supporting. I know you guys put out a lot of fun stuff in the community. I've enjoyed seeing the Base Wars runs. You guys, you do it differently. Jumping on a meter is great, and I have a lot of respect for anybody that jumps on a meter and puts up a number and everything else. That's great. I've been there. I've done that. I've competed. That's how I started in this industry, was customer, competitor, shop rat, so on and so forth. And the fact that you guys are doing the demos and, you know, your clarity and everything else, I really appreciate that extra step of bringing some fun to the lanes versus just hitting a meter. It definitely is cool to me.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun for us too. All right, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, Alan. I'm fixing to end this thing. Y'all, thanks for watching with us on a Saturday night. And so we will talk to you guys later. See you later.